Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Chefing It Up. And today we are making scalloped potatoes. These scalloped potatoes are so cheesy, garlicky, and delicious. So to get into it, we are going to slice our potatoes on the mandolin. You can do this by hand if you want to. You could peel these if you want to. I didn't want to do either. I didn't want to peel them. I didn't feel it was necessary. So you don't have to. I had some already in there, and then I just finished the rest off so that I could show you guys what I did on camera. So yeah, you want to go for a thin potato slice. Some people go really thin, some people go thicker. It's really a preference how you like your potatoes and for your scalloped potatoes. So I think in total I peeled about 2 to 3 large potatoes, and that gave me enough to do this recipe. So if you look at the potatoes, you see how they're almost paper thin but not quite thin like a chip. That's the perfect thickness for me for a scalloped potato. So after we have those sliced, we're gonna let those sit in the water so that they don't brown, and we are gonna start making our cheese sauce. Now this cheese sauce is directly from the baked macaroni and cheese recipe, which I will link that in the description box and above. You'll be able to click it and go to that recipe to watch exactly how I did that cheese sauce, which is the exact same as how I'm going to do it here. The exact same, the exact recipe, the exact measurements, everything was the same. Except in this recipe, I added 1 cup of chicken stock and the tablespoon of garlic. Other than that, the method, the ingredients, everything was the same. So I won't talk you through it. I'll come back towards the end. Okay, so when I added the chicken stock, as you can see, it really loosened up that cheese sauce, and some of the Gouda cheese still wasn't melted all the way through. Don't worry, we're gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes, and it's gonna thicken up. The cheese is gonna melt. So at this stage, if you feel like your cheese sauce is too thin, don't worry about it. It will thicken up. And once it's simmered for 10 minutes, here is the final look of the cheese sauce. See how it thickened back up? It's nice and creamy. The flavor was delicious on that. And remember, you want to slightly over season your cheese sauce, because when you add it to the potatoes, the potatoes will soak up all of that flavor that you put into the cheese sauce, and then it might come out bland, and you don't want that. So you want to slightly over season, but not too much. Don't go overboard, just slightly, just like a little bit more than you normally would. All right, so we are going to move on to our potatoes. Now, I have our potatoes in a bowl, and I'm gonna add some of our seasoning blend, which is from the garlic parmesan chicken recipe. So I will link the description in the description box, that recipe and the video, to where I made that seasoning blend. And then we're gonna just slightly mix those up. I used about 2 teaspoons, and I mixed all of that up in a bowl. I think I did that mixture like 3 times, so because I couldn't mix it all in one bowl. There was a lot of potatoes in there. So for what you need, it'll probably be a good 3 tablespoons in total if you want to just do it that way, and you'll be good if you mix it all together. So now we're gonna spray our pan, and we're gonna layer our potatoes. I repeated all these steps 3 times, with the 4th layer being on top. So it's potatoes, cheese sauce, and we repeated that 3 times, and then we added a 4th layer of potatoes on top, which you will see shortly. All right, see, now we did that 3 times, and this is our 4th layer of potatoes to end it up. So we layered the potatoes, and instead of doing the cheese on the bottom, we're gonna do the cheese sauce. The rest of our cheese sauce go on top. We mix that in. As you can see, I didn't have much left, so I'm kind of using what was already in the pan to kind of cover these potatoes up, because remember, we need everything to cook through thoroughly. So we're gonna just, stir, don't stir. Just spread the cheese sauce over the top, and then we're gonna top it with the rest of our cheese blend. Now, once we do, not our cheese blend, I'm sorry, I used all our cheese blend. I used some of our, I had an extra pack of mild cheddar cheese, so that's what I'm using. If you do your quantities right and don't overdo it in the middle layers, you'll have enough cheese. So remember that when you're stacking your dish, to be mindful that you need that top layer. So after we do that, we cover it with foil, and we put it in the preheated oven on 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, I didn't show this, but I took it out of the oven. I uncovered it. I checked it for doneness. And then I added a little bit more cheese to cover the top, because the foil kind of took the cheese out. And I let that go for 30 minutes. And here we are. That bubbly cheese. Look at that. That is our scalloped potatoes. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know any recipes that you want to see from me. Thanks. Bye.